Hi, it's week 12, and you've got another test this week that I hope you remember to finish up. And I want to give you a heads up on the new material that will be on the test and will be covered this week. And that has to do with negative exponents, mostly. So I wanted to give you a couple of hints about negative exponents. You know all the rules for exponents, and the rules for negative exponents apply as well. We have the product rule, where we add exponents. We have the quotient rule where we subtract exponents. And we have the power rule where we multiply exponents. And if we have a power rule going on, we basically distribute that outside exponent to every part within the parentheses that is being raised to that exponent. So I want to go over something where we're going to see negative exponents. You might see something like this. And basically what a negative exponent means is take the reciprocal. And when we have a fraction like this, basically we could write this as 1 over a squared, 1 over b to the third power, 1 over c to the fourth power, and then the denominator 1 over x times 1 over y squared. And that gets really complex looking. So we're not going to do that. And what we do, instead of actually translating a fraction like this, when we have a negative exponent, if it's in the numerator, that means take that term and move it to the denominator. If we have a negative exponent in the denominator, we take that term and move it up to the numerator. So all of these terms here have negative exponents. And that means all the a squared is going to go down to the denominator. The b cubed, because it has a negative exponent there, goes down to the denominator, and the c to the fourth power goes down to the denominator. And the denominator, the original denominator, also had negative exponents, so that means move them up to the numerator. So x to the negative first means just move that x up to the numerator, which we have here. And y to the negative second power means rewrite that as y squared, but move that up to the numerator. So I hope that's kind of clear. I have another example here where we have using the power rule, and I know students like to take that and use the power rule right away, but the first thing you want to do is get rid of that yucky negative exponent. So in this case, we have that outside exponent applies to the whole fraction. So what we want to do is to take away that negative sign, we just flip the fraction and we just leave the exponent as 3. So that makes it a whole lot easier, and then we can apply the power rule, and it makes life a lot easier for us. So instead of having this whole fraction raised to the negative third power, we're going to flip that fraction, take the reciprocal, and make the 5xy squared go to the denominator and the 3 go to the numerator, and then raise everything to the third power. Well, I hope that helps and gives you something to think about, and makes it kind of easy for you to work through both in your homework and your quizzes and in the test. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll speak to you again next week.